Oh. Hello and welcome to another Monday Morning Muse. Back from Ireland now. Had a great time over there in the very rainy, wet and windy island. It was good. It's good. I think I prefer being there than I do to living in the smoky old dirty Manchester. But there you go. Anyway, that's that. That's that. What have we been up to? Well, I did a bit of a paint. I was talking to British Legion and Owen, Mr. Super Chippy, and they sort of were basically going on at me for not painting for ages. And so I tidied up the desk and got the old paints out and did a bit. So here we are. This is what I've been up to. Run VT. I got these. Must have been August, maybe July 2016, and I got them as part of a review thing. I'm reviewing the whole range, but it's for War and Empire from Westwind. And anyway, I thought, well, give me something easy to get back into, because like I say, I haven't been painting now since, before Christmas, mainly through work. So I've just started to do these. They're just legionaries. I'm going to crack on with them and get them done. It shouldn't take me very long, it should take me an evening to do these. So hopefully I'll have them done very shortly and we can have a look at them. But obviously it'll just be a look as in like, this is just what I'm doing for, there's a bit of an update for the musing, but I am in the middle of recording a review that I started for this last year. Anyway, alright, let's see how we crack on. After a little bit of a paint, here we are. Not finished them yet, obviously. There's a reason why I haven't finished them, and I'll tell you the culprit in a minute when we go back to me in the studio. But yeah, they're all right. They're not bad. These details quite good on them, from the sculpts and stuff. And quite like them. Like I say, I'll crack on and finish these over the next couple of days, because I have wasted a lot of time this weekend. But as I said, more of that in a bit. Anyway, so it's good to be doing a bit of painting. It's quite good fun. I'm sitting there with British Legion and Mr. Super Chippy having a bit of a paint and a chat. And I bumped into Dread a bit later on and had a bit more of a paint and a chat. So yeah, it was good. Alright, back to me then. So there you go. Right, as I alluded to in that little bit, there was a reason why I didn't do as much as I wanted to, and that is all down to Drunken Deer. He reminded me of Rome Total Realism. Now, I didn't think, because at the moment I'm all set up with Mac OS, and I didn't think that Total Realism would work too well on the Mac OS, and I wasn't far wrong. But I did get it. Feral Interactive have done a port of the Total Realism mods, but they're not up to date. And anyway, so after a bit of tinkering about, I got them to work, and so I wasted quite a bit of time messing about with Rome Total War, Total Realism. A bit disappointed because I think I couldn't get the data rebuild to go, and it's using the maps from the current campaign. The only real difference is the fact that you've got the different skins for the various armies and the different troop types and stuff, but you don't get the sort of like better campaign. Not better campaign, but the different sort of campaign stuff, the different towns and cities and what have you. So, to that end, I've scavenged a load of bits and pieces like a motherboard, a graphics card, and stuff like that. And I'm going to put together a PC dedicated to playing Rome Total War, so I can play it on Windows and get it all back as I used to have it a while back. But there you go. So that's why I wasted that weekend. Right then, there was something else I was going to talk to you about, and I put it down, and I can't remember where it is. We'll have a quick jump edit. Here it is. Right. It's a book by Osprey. I alluded to it a while back. I was going to do a separate look at it, but I thought, nah, why bother? We'll just do it. Anyway, it's called Broken Legions. There you go, Broken Legions. What it is basically a little skirmish game, based roughly on the period of the Romans. Well, it is, but you've got all of the various nations. You've got barbarians. I'll just flick through it. The sons of Spartacus, the barbarians, the Dacians, the Parthians. Look at that. I'll come on to that in a minute. That's a Centaur Scout. And the Romans, of course. I thought there were more. Oh, that was the Auxilia. The Auxilia are like sort of special beasties. Anyway, right. Basically, what it is you have 150 points, they recommend, and you can buy certain. Each list, each nation, as it were, has a list of people that you can buy, like troop types, and you sort of the score. Do you know what I mean? You just build a small little party, as it were. So you can probably get about 5-6 figures in a little war band or whatever it is. And the fluff behind it is that back in Roman times, there's all these mythical beasts, and there was like a special SAS squad set up to go hunting them down and killing them. So basically, it's a bit like adding some of the fantastical beasts from Warhammer or Dungeons and Dragons or whatever to Romans and other ancient armies and going off and having a bit of a battle. And it looks quite good. I mean, I've read it through. Not played it, but I read it through. It's the sort of thing that would appeal to Nick, I think, British Legion. And if I see him, I might. If I ever spend any time with him, we might have a game of this. But it's pretty good. It's a nice idea. But essentially, like I say, so if you've got like fancy figures and stuff, like you've just seen the Centaur Scout, as it were, so you can have one of those, the Auxilia. You can have necromancers, Amazons. I'll just read through them. You got necromancers, Amazons, daughter of Lamia, whoever she is, demigod, Sicarus. There's more, but like lost legionary, lost to the Empire. He's turned bad. This legionary has, and so on. And each different race has a different sort of set of auxilia it can have. It also has separate sort of different types of special rules and what have you. And it looks, like I say, really, really good. Good little fun game, and very nice pictures as well. Something else Nick will like. But yeah, it's all right. It was dead cheap as well. I think it was only about, I can't remember if it was about £8. I got it for £8. So it's not bad. But it's like magic-y and Romany and ancient-y and all that sort of stuff, all that fun stuff. So it's a fun game. And the fluff is really good. Like I say, so well worth it. What's its retail price? $11.99 in the UK, its retail price, or $19 or American and Canadian $23. So yeah, I got it for about £8 new, so off Amazon. There you go. Right, so I thought I'd have a look at that, or a quick mention, and anybody's played it, put in the comments, link to a video you've done on it or whatever. But no, it's a really nice book, a really nice idea. I quite like it, and it means that I can use some of my fancy miniatures as well as my Romans I don't need to paint that many, which is always a good thing, isn't it? Right then, so that was my news. I can't think of much else to say. Have I covered everything? I think I have. Well, anyway, thanks very much for watching, and I'll catch you next week. Bye.